Having played and ran lots of D&D games, here's something that I think is actually ruining the flow of games. When players decide to too heavily rely on rolls to solve their problems, I do believe that it actually can interrupt and even stall the flow of games, and it stops a lot of creativity as well. Don't get me wrong, I've run games for players where maybe they can't quite figure things out and a roll would benefit them. But sometimes I think creativity creates so much ingenuity in the games. It creates a lot of memories and it creates some bonding as well between that player and the other players at the table. By not relying too heavily on dice rolls, you're able to think creatively, you're able to collaborate, you're able to work together, which, same as collaborate. And I do believe that by relying so heavily on dice rolls, you end up kind of like taking away that storytelling element and potentially like ruining cool moments for yourself, your party, and memories that you can gain along the way. And I know dice are exciting. It can be super exciting to be able to roll a natural 20, and it can be a total bummer when you roll a natural one, and there can be some really good storytelling elements that you can get from things like that. But I think by relying too heavily on that, you do ruin some moments. Not all moments, but some moments. And genuinely, I think it's better to trust your own choices as a player sometimes. You might not always get it right, but that's okay because that creates an even greater story that unfolds along the way. So what do you think? Are you team roll everything or team make mistakes and figure it out as you go? Let me know.